it's customary to take new senior staff employees to take them out for dinner. This is or volunteers. So we were at a very nice restaurant, and it was Rabbi Freirish, myself, Jeff Clark, the new executive director, and actually our sound engineer, Larry Scheuer, who provides all of this, all of our sound and tech stuff free of charge for the temple. He has a Grammy in sound engineering. Yeah, no, I mean he's outfitted seriously. He's helped but he's been a member of Beth Zion forever, and so it was me and Rabbi Freirish, Jeff Clark, and Larry. Female, 3 men.
Okay.
At a table. Synagogue was paying for it. Dinner, nice, super nice restaurant, Lombardo's.
Oh, I've been there. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah,
really
like
fancy.
Really fancy. So fancy, like I actually left the Broder building on Sweet Home to go home and change from what I was wearing from teaching to put on something a little more appropriate for Lombardo's, wearing kippah because it's a work dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the last to arrive. So there's a table of 4, and the one seat that was open was in between Jeff. So it was like, one person, like a sheet of paper, one person here, one person here, a seat here, a seat here, and a seat here.
Okay.
And so we had Larry here. I mean, I remember it so clearly. And this was 2 years ago, year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Yeah, maybe a year and a half ago. So it was Larry Scheuer was sitting here, back up against the wall of the restaurant or the windows. Jeff was here. This was the open seat that I took, and Freirish was there.
Okay.
They're small tables. And, I'm the last one to arrive, so I take the only open seat. And during the course, either after we ordered, I can't remember if it was after we ordered or we had a cocktail or something, I said to Jeff, so this is your first like TBZ, formal kind of like welcome little dinner. So we should say a Shehechianu.
Mm-hmm.
Shehechianu, right? Our blessing of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Rabbi Freirish audibly leans across the table and says, yeah, we're popping your cherry, to Jeff Clark.
Wow.
Really? Wow. Exactly. Now I want you to know, I was the only female at this table. That was a sexually explicit, only female body part in reference to a male. And I was mortified. And I'm pretty casual. I mean, not with work stuff. Like you'd rarely hear me, even behind closed doors with my workmates, you'd rarely hear me swear.
Mm-hmm.
Rarely. And I will tell you that this is like a sport to me, cursing. So like when I'm in my private life, like it's something else. That's why I'm like, sorry for even like saying I use the F-bomb even here wearing kippah. I was so mortified. I felt like I needed to take a shower. Like I felt like just so gross. So gross. And and shame on me, I will tell you, shame on me for this. Because I had been the only female, because I think females have been generally socialized to not make others uncomfortable, to not express our opinions or our truth, lest we should make someone else uncomfortable. I didn't say anything. And I don't know what I would have said. I mean, honestly, I should have just said, that is so inappropriate, I'm leaving. But I didn't, because why? I didn't want to make anyone uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. And I didn't want to make a scene, I mean, truthfully, is now that I'm saying it out loud, I've shared this story with people, other rabbis, the rabbis who were conducting the ethical investigation. I mean, everyone has the same shock. That in and of itself could have been cause for disciplinary action.
Right.
So here you have Jeff, who's newly started, trying to get lay of the land, he didn't even know I was upset because I didn't go to him after and say, I'm uncomfortable. Because I think often as women, when we're especially the only one there, the token female at the table, I think that there's a sense of old boys club, which Temple Design is a culture. When I say hyper masculine, that's what I mean by when I wrote that and when I said that in the Hadassah article, and you posed it in one of your questions.
Yeah.
There's this mentality of an old boys club, you know, scotch in the back room at the Buffalo Club, only the guys. I think of that scene in the movie Titanic when Rose leans over to Leonardo DiCaprio and she goes, "Now they're going to the drawing room for brandy and cigars and compliment each other on being masters of the universe." That's